Hello everyone, I'm Bertha308 and today I would like to talk about this guy, this little boy, one of my boy of the Berserkfire. Well, what is this brand new guy that recently joined the Berserkfire? It's one of my new update that I'm planning to do for the Berserkfire version X.0. I probably hope the last one, but I will see, because for the Berserkfire X there's gonna be a lot of stuff to do. But before talking about the Berserk decks, I would like to talk about the new shop, because I never had the time to do a specific video about it, and so here's finally. It's been a while that the new version of the website and the online shop has been released, which is the latest version. You can find them on the description of this video, and enjoy it. And enjoy the new merchandise and new brand and new cool stuff that I'm trying to working on. And also probably I will also add to more features. But because right now we have a very lack of time and I have not enough time to doing everything so fast. So apologize if I didn't mention this before. So thanks a lot if you want to, or thanks in advance if you will actually would like to take in something from the shop. And after this, well, intro, and now let's fight, because it's gonna be a lot to talk about, and it's gonna be interesting trying to also explain some tiny updates that in this community recently happens. All right, let's start from the beginning. But before doing so, I would like to introduce you one of the most interesting characters of the my Discord server, and also one of the silliest person that I ever met since ages ago, and one of the stupidest probably. This is why I actually asked to this person to try to convince her on try to understand, to make sure that she understand how TBK Dex works. So let's present Mary.
Ciao, hi.
Okay, how are you doing, Mary?
Fine, thanks about you.
Se cavi un cazzo, ma va bene lo stesso.
Mary will try to ask me some kind of question that she might have or try to talk about, and I will try to explain her in English. She will ask me everything in Italian, but I will reply for all of you in English, and I hope she will understand. If you don't understand, sei che so cazzi tua. Where do you want to start? What's your first question?
In generale il Dex com'è che funziona? Che cos'è? Qual è il suo scopo? Insomma.
Magari farle più complete le frasi, porca troia, però ok.
The TBK Dex, or the Berserk Dex Discord bot, the complete name, is basically a collection of characters where you can gather by guessing their name. What I talk more in details. There is every 30 minutes the bot select one of the characters. It shows its art, and the first person who guesses the name of this character will manage to take it. Will take it. And will be there. It will be added in their inventory. Bots like this are not so much. I mean, in the community where I am, there are a lot of people that knows this kind of bots, but basically it's a Pokemon style bot where there is a collection of characters and you need to take them all. But important difference between TBK Dex and the other Balls Dex and Dex that comes from the Balls Dex source code is the first time that the TBK Dex is made in JavaScript. All the others in Python, which means that I built from scratch TBK Dex, inspiring it from Balls Dex, but it's literally something else. And the main difference that I'm trying to do is with TBK Dex is not focusing on fighting mechanics, but more focus on the telling the story, telling the lore of the projects, and telling the lore, some information about the characters, which is discovery and exploration about the Berserk fight, because I made that bot for literally talking about every single project of mine that I ever made, past, present, and probably futures, and combining them into a single bot collection where I tell the story. In fact, the past video that I made, which roughly 2-3 months ago, on May, something like that, it was 3 months ago, it's already outdated, because like I added a lot of stuff. Because during that time, the crafting technique, the crafting mechanics wasn't still a thing. Now it is. It's been a while actually. And now the bot on this video, what I'm recording right now, is the version 4.6.2, and will be very updated very soon. So this video might be outdated, but at least I can try to talk about better and also focusing more about the bot on its own.
Il Dex ha la possibilità di raccontare, oltre una storia, i tuoi avvenimenti passati?
Yes, and basically it's what I'm trying to talk about with the Dex, because basically something that I actually love to do is telling a story, writing down my story, my progress, and probably also this is my reason why I'm so obsessed with timelines and stuff, because I like them, but not because I like them, but because they can keep the memory of those good or bad moments that represent us and tells us where we are right now. Because my community is very old, like 20s. It's old, not very old, it's old. My community, it's old. And 2018, and a lot of stuff happened back then, and most of our story has been removed because I restarted the channel. You already know the story. If you don't, just check the first channel that I ever made in the description or on the comments or above here. And so with the Dex, I have the opportunity, or trying to have the opportunity, to tell the old stories or new stories, taking them all together and telling something new and creating a masterpiece. Or I wish to do something like that. Despite it's very hard to manage, keep, and create a bot like TypeKDX. And I can't imagine how much hard it is making an actual bot like BallStacks on its own. Not downloading it, but like creating it.
Come funzionano le craftable cards? E questa è una domanda interessante perché non l'ho mai capito.
Okay. As you might saw reading the TypeKDX, there is specific characters and specific rarities. All of them, like every character, can be of every single rarity that you can find on the Dex. This is why the reason you have total cards possible combination over 8,000 and more. By recording this video, there's gonna be way more in the future. Basically, combining characters, you have the same exact character of the same exact rarity. So like duplicates. If you have a specific amount of duplicates, you can take all of them and creating the same character, but this of a superior rarity. While for the concept of crafting characters, is like at equal rarity, you have two different characters or more for creating a new character of that same rarity. In the logic of the bot, a craftable character is basically, it cannot spawn naturally. You won't find them in the daily, weekly and monthly command. They won't appear, and you need to craft them with the TypeKDX craft and selecting the character that you want to craft. And also every character has specific ingredients. It doesn't mean there is only 2, there can be 3 or 4 or 8 or a lot. And also craftable characters can be made by other craftable characters. which this adds a new level of XP or points. Like in TypeKDX there are points, where craftable cards gives in general more points if they have more craftable characters in their receipt instead of normal character. It's very hard to describe. On the Berserkfire there are some specific info, some specific formula. If you don't understand them, it's fine, because they're kind of hard. But in Logic, the score of the character is higher when it's more valuable and rare. That's the general thing.
Quelle craftable cards che sono state craftate e che la persona, cioè l'utente raccoglie, possono essere scambiate oppure sono personali?
Yes. Every single character that can be both craftable or not craftable, like you can find it only on nature, can be tradable or sellable or giftable.
I know, there is a lot of stuff on this bot.
But let me explain. We have 3 different commands for doing this thing: trade, gift, and sell. This TypeKDX sell is just available only in the Berserkfire, so a Berserkfire exclusive feature, and you can convert a specific character of a specific rarity, convert it into flames, and putting them in your Mystics or for the Fire Determination bot account. And you will earn coins of the Berserkfire. Gift, it's you want to make this command when you don't want something back. You want to gift. You want to give to this person, like, okay, I'm gonna give you this gift. You don't need to put nothing in back. Like, okay, I will give you this gift. While for trade, it's kind of different, because for trade, you need to request a specific character of a specific rarity, and then giving to them that's another specific character of another specific rarity. So, like, trade must be both earnable on both sides for preventing raids, for preventing toxic behavior, basically. So if you don't want nothing back, you can easily do gift. While if you want something back during the trade, you do TypeKDX trade, as it should be.
I made these 2 commands because I actually spent like a few months, a bit, like 1 or 2 complete months for making sure that TypeKDX trade properly works. And now finally it does, but it has 2 different commands, which is the one that I mentioned.
What's your next question?
Il bot può essere disponibile in altri server, cioè TypeKDX può essere hostato in altri server oppure no?
Okay, TypeKDX is a project that right now I'm spending, not so much, but I'm spending some money for keeping it active and also maintaining it. Because keeping a bot activate 24/7, it costs a bit, and more the bot is online than multiple servers, means that a bot works more and it costs more in terms of energy, memory, and usage and memory stuff. I can try to, talking about with my collabs, I can offer my bot for their server and telling them how to fix in the best way or in a compact mod, which is, I actually made it quite simpler recently. Basically, I implemented a TypeKDX command, like basically TypeKDX set, and you can once, like when you added your bot in your server, you can set the few channels for making sure that the bot works properly. It really requires of 2 channels. Actually, just 1. If you want to keep things really compressed. But on its own, let's say it's not private, but not too much public also. It's an average. But I can offer to my collaborators my bot. And also, since the bot will also represent my community and their community, TypeKDX offer a space where the community, all the communities, and that has all the specific projects, like Pluto Reprisal. I have the icon, like this is the card of one of the card of Pluto Reprisal project. As you can see, the community has its own background outline, which is a different color than this one, which is the Berserk Fire. Like one is red and the other is blue, and also tells the project, tells the specific description, and other similar things. So like my bot also can automatically adapt to specific condition and specific characters for different communities and project. So Mary, do you have any questions, or do you want to mention something in specific about the bot?
Più che domanda ci avrei una cosa da dire. Cioè, potrei fare un paragone, anche se non è proprio un paragone da fare.
Vai. You can do that.
TypeK Dex è tipo Mi 6 col nitro.
Elabora.
Tu hai detto prima che il TypeK Dex è un progetto specifico creato per la Berserk Fire. No?
Yeah.
Quindi c'hai tutte le funzioni soltanto nella Berserk Fire.
Sì, ma...
È come nitro. Praticamente è quello il senso il paragone del nitro. Mentre per altri server hanno tipo la funzione base. Tutti possono usare il bot, ma con le cose limitate.
Not quite, because in first part, I don't ask for money in general. I don't ask for money for, like, I don't sell my bot for giving to other server exclusive feature that only the Berserk Fire has. The main point of TypeK Dex is staying in the Berserk Fire, which is why I added over the TypeK Dex other exclusive features that can improve and maximize the experience inside the server, but not quite, like, not because I don't want to that other people has specific features for my server, like the other server does not have those features, but not because I don't want it, but because asking to them to implementing multiple channels, specific channel for logs, shiny logging, 5 different roles for the top 5, or the level, like the XP level experience thing that only the Berserk Fire has. It's kind of hard to ask. It's not something very easy. Also, I built those things already inside a file of the TypeK Dex, which if I want to let to other people having the same experience as they have in the Berserk Fire, I have to literally rewrite out of the code of TypeK Dex, which is kinda hard on its own doing something like that. But no, not because I want to sell my bot or something like that, but because it's kinda hard. It's kinda hard to ask to do multiple things, because also it's already complicated making sure that people trust on what I do, and also that they trust that the bot works properly. So if I add more features, more things, I have to make sure and taking care of and making sure that the bot is working fine. Also, the TypeK Dex suggestion channel, it's kind of hard. It's already implemented on the Berserk Fire to make sure that people can suggest their characters already in the Berserk Fire. I can't let multiple server having the same thing, because it's like going in server A, watching the list, the suggestion box, and doing a lot of stuff, which is not convenient. So like, it's not convenient. The final analysis is not convenient, so it's not quite the same as Mi6 with Nitro. But also because I have no idea how Mi6 I have no idea how Mi6 was made. Was not prepared for that. But also, TypeK Dex is a collection bot for collecting characters. Mi6 is more planned for moderation and security. So I don't know if it's the same thing to comparing them. So Mary, do you have anything else to ask?
Hai altri progetti in mente da portare nel Dex, nonostante il Dex sia un progettone che ti sta portando via di tutto tempo e sanità mentale?
Yeah, I of course will. Like TypeK Dex on its own, it's already I can actually declare it on itself it's a living thing on its own. Because there is a lot of stuff that is already in TBK Dex, and I plan a lot of big things. I'll plan a lot for this bot, because literally it's one of the it is one of the one of the fundamentals of the Berserk Fire. And since this bot is all related, like that is called literally the Berserk Dex, just the Dex of Berserk Fire, which is literally us, this community, this video also. And yeah, so I still have a lot of few ideas, like TBKS2 on its own, which is it's already working on it. So some characters are already inside of it. But other projects I will see. But I will say yes, even if right now I'm already too busy, but I have very big plans for adding way more characters and also way more possibility and combinations. Right now in the bot there are over 200 characters and 40 rarities, which 20 of them are event rarities, which occur in specific moment of the year, and you can sell this card immediately without any problem. And so yeah, I think I have some projects, future stories, or even the present one, which I am already trying to adding in the decks. And some stuff are already inside of it. So, in the good side, or in the bad side, or however you want, you can be part, or you will be part of the Berserk decks. It define all of us. Okay, so are you satisfied for this kind of question, which I know it might be a lot to understand and tell and figure it out, but I know coding is a thing. It's like it's a mind-blowing thing. But hope you understood most of the important things that I'm trying to explain in this video. It also cannot be very long. I cannot tell every single aspect. But hey, if people have questions, like if all of you have questions about this bot, I actually will try my best to reply in the comments. I don't mind, and for future projects, for specific things that you didn't understand, I will be happy. You can also send them in the description, and also there is a space in the Berserk Fire which is called frequently asked question, which if I want to, I can put those questions here and I will personally reply as a creator and founder of the bot. Are you satisfied?
Soddisfattissimo al 100%.
Non ho capito, ma va bene lo stesso. Me and Mary I think I talk a lot. I think that's all. I know I didn't cover the whole thing, but hey, also it's kind of the point. I can't talk about everything because like I said before, this bot is a living thing on its own, so you can't finish to talk about something in specific and then you have to talk about something else. Okay, anyways, thanks for listening all of these things. If you have any other questions, I tell you, let me know in the comments, and I will also add those specific questions in my own website, and not also my website, but also in my Discord server, which also I'm trying to do a lot of stuff again. Also, final note, don't forget to check my new online shop, which is very cool for all of you, and improve and in more quality, and also, but mainly safe and secure for all of you, because that's what I care, especially when we deal about money. And thanks a lot also to my Flaming Party team members, which are probably also those are very amazing people that appreciate what I do, and they support me with financial, economic aspects. So with some money, I actually really love that they do something like that. So like, if you really want, it's not mandatory, of course, it's not mandatory, but if you want to see more higher quality details like this video, and if you want to contribute to improve and promote the Berserk Fire, Other than a subscribe and a like and a share, I also recommend you to join the Flaming Party in the YouTube membership thing. It doesn't cost too much, but if you want, it will be very appreciated. And also you have some leaks and premiere or exclusive content that will be only for yours. I don't have anything else to say. Mary, do you have anything else to say?
No,
What?
iscrivetevi al canale, mettete like e...
Well, I don't have anything else to say, and me and Mary, we will see you in the next video. See ya! And let's fire.
See ya!